What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Waypair, back again with another video. Okay, my voice sounds a little bit off. Yeah, it's being weird. Or I'm just losing it. Anyway, sorry if I'm making it quite late. I was doing quite a lot of things. So, yeah, I'll be making, yeah, I don't know what I'll be making tomorrow. Tell me in the comments what you guys want. My video will be premiering. I want you guys to leave a like. Subscribe and tell me in the comments if you like this new what if or not. I wanted to make this what if Sunday, but last Sunday, but yeah, I didn't like the quality of it, and Monday I was too busy, so I pushed it back to this Saturday. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it. So this is what if Asta had dark gravity magic, and yeah, it would kind of be similar to what Dante would have, but it's a lot cooler. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Okay, hopefully you guys like it, and let's get straight into it. Now, this Asta is kind of normal. He awakens his ability, just like in the anime, you could say. It's normal Asta, basically. And Asta knew from the very beginning he has some sort of magic, but he could never show it like Yuno could. Like Yuno could like do some a little small spell from my memory. When he was a child, he could use a little small wind, but Asta couldn't. So you think he probably had weaker magic. So yeah, so Asta was waiting for his book, and yeah, Yuno got his lucky grimoire, and yeah, you know his good grimoire. You know what I'm talking about. And Asta was still waiting for his. He did his whole routine and everything. You know how he likes to yell, like, "Yes, give me the wizard book, baby!" Yeah, you know that. Anyway, Asta then doesn't receive his book, and he says, "What is this sight?" Yeah, he makes that face on the screen. He says, "What is this? Why didn't I not receive my book? I have power. What is this? I know I have something." And yeah, everyone started laughing at Asta. And he says, "You guys can go suck the potatoes." Fix that. Yeah, this Asta is Asta, Dante Asta. That's what his name is, Dante Asta. Anyway, he just runs away into the forest, and he says, "Oh, I don't need that dumb book. I'll unlock it my own way and get stronger with it and become the Wizard King." So he just started training with it, and yeah, Yuno says, "Asta does have power, but maybe he just has a weak amount of it." And he says, "I'll still become the Wizard King. He is my rival. I'm pretty sure he can figure this out." But as he's walking out side, yeah, Revichi censor Revichi puts him in the Revichi censor chain. And censor Revichi says, "I didn't mean to trap you in there. My name is Censor Revichi of the Magic Knights." So censor Revichi says, "I'm gonna censor you, with my creation censor magic." And censor Revichi yeah, starts to squeeze Yuno, and he says, You were here at the wrong time. I was just walking around, and I was about to get my loot, but you came out for no reason. Now I must censor you." And yeah, Yuno says, if I was strong enough to deflect his emerald splash." And yeah, Revichi says, "I don't know what you're talking about, but you're getting squeezed to death right now." And I don't know what's going on with me. Censor Revichi. I don't know where this just came up in my head. I just wanted to censor his face for some reason. And yeah, Asta calm down. It's now been like 5 minutes, and he. Okay, yeah. Sorry for the bad edit. I was trying to edit this image. Yeah, I kind of edited the image. Tried to make it look cool. I kind of did it. Hopefully you guys like it. I wanted to LeBay to look a little bit more like his normal self, but this is what the best I can do. You guys should be able to see Asta on the far right. Yes, so this is what Asta sees inside of his gravity magic. He's finally awakened it. Lebe kind of helped him. Yeah, I know Lebe looks kind of ugly from this angle. Anyway, Asta sits down and he sees Lebe appearing. And he says, "What is this? You don't need your help." This is what this gravity Lebe is saying. You need to help him. Now use my abilities as much as you want. We need to stop all of them from taking away from us again. And if you need me the most, I'll allow you to use it. But you must sacrifice your body to do it. And Asta grabs the anti-magic sword from Gravity Labe, and he says, "Sure, I got this." And he says, "Your body's already moving by itself, so get back to it." And yes, so this Asta was just already running to Revichi, and Asta then sees that Yuno is being squeezed, and Revichi sees, Censor Revichi sees this, and he says, "Get out of the way before I censor you too." And Censor Revichi says, "It seems like your magic is quite weak. I barely feel anything from it." And yeah, Asta says, "It's because of the person inside of me has all control of it, but I'm going to learn how to control it and become the Wizard King." And yes, Asta then slashes the sword right at Revichi, and it was a gravity attack, and it's a dark gravity attack, and it pulls Revichi closer to Asta, and Asta punches him in the face, and he then jumps up into the air, and Revichi tries to wrap him in chains, but Asta uses the gravity again and pulls the chains down to Revichi, and he slices another time, and it wraps Revichi in the chains. And he then does another slash, and it cuts Yuno's chains. And Yuno was starting to cough up blood because he was being squeezed too much. And Asta saying, "Censor Revichi, it's all over for you now." And he says, "Let's see what 2% can do. This is all my body can handle right now." And as he puts the sword right into, not like stabs Revichi, but he puts it to the side of him, and so the gravity can go through the rock, or the rock under the ground. Yeah, so that's how much he only can use 2% for now, for this part. He's gonna learn how to use more. And yeah, so Revichi is now he's being squeezed until he gets knocked out, and Asta then stops. And Asta goes to check up on Yuno, and he says, "It looks like I have my power too. It's all thanks to that thing that was inside. He's given me my gravity magic." And yeah, Yuno says, "Thank you, Asta. I'll go and get help." And yeah, so basically the same events kind of happen. And another what if I did. So Revichi gets arrested, but he doesn't die. Like, I usually kill him off, but I'm gonna be nice to him. This Asta's not evil, that evil. They're not evil, but they just did it on accident. So yes, so Asta for the next month and a half was just training, and he's learned how to use up to 5%. And yeah, in that month he's learned how to sense gravity in people. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys already know the video's heavily edited. So hopefully, guys, just tell me in the comments if you guys just want me to do my normal thing. Anyway, this is after the Censor Ever Revichi arc of the show. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's been a month since then, and Asta has been able to use 5% now, and every time he uses it, it goes into this color, and he's using it right now because he senses 12,000 people, and he also senses Nero, but he knows that. Okay, yeah, my dog started to bark. Sorry for the noise. and he's looking at me still like I did something wrong. Anyway, so yeah, Fonzel, you guys should be seeing Fonzel. He wasn't talking about him. He was excluding him to. They were training with one another, and you guys should know about Fonzel. He's important to Black Clover. He's the teacher of Asta. Fonzel says, "So, what's wrong, Asta? We were still training." And Asta says, "There's 12 or 13 people here. They seems like they're from the Diamond Kingdom. That's what I think, because they're coming from the west. I think that's west. He doesn't know is west or not. You know it's normal, Asta." He says it's one of them. Seems like a woman, and he says we should probably handle them. And he says it must be the Diamond Kingdom then. And Asta says, "So are you actually a fugitive?" And yeah, Fonzel says, "Yes, I am. So I need to keep moving then, if there's that many." But now he starts to get a little bit worried that Dominic got captured. He says we need to get out of here and move to a different spot. And Asta is saying we can handle them quite easily. Especially, it seems like the one heading towards us is the leader. We should hurry up and take her out before before the rest of them have time to regroup. And yeah, Asta says, "I got this. I'll show you my training has paid off." And yeah, Asta runs straight into the forest so he can meet this woman he sensed with his gravity. Yeah, he can sense their gravity inside of their bodies. And yeah, he made it to a cabbage. A cabin, not a cabbage. My bad. Anyway, he sees he didn't sense this yeah, he's not perfect with it yet. It's only at 5%, but he forgot to sense another one. So there's actually 14, kind of. And yeah, he says, "Are you guys from the Diamond Kingdom? I'm sorry for barging in like this. Now I'm starting to think I probably shouldn't have went ahead by myself. You guys probably also have magic." And he says, "I'll be exiting now. Sorry for bothering you." Yeah, he's starting to make sense now. Yeah, this Asta's it's our normal Asta. And yes, you already know this character is if you watch the anime. Well, Asta doesn't know her name yet, and she says, "We're looking for someone named Fonzel Cougar. Do you know where he is?" And Asta says, "I don't know anyone by the name of Cougar." Yeah, so he says, "Like I was saying, I'll be going now. Sorry for bothering you. I thought you were a villain or something." And she said to hold up. "How did you find where we are?" And yeah, Asta is saying, Listen. I don't want to get in any type of bloodshed. I could injure all of you right now, but it doesn't make any sense to do all that." Well, he doesn't know what type of magic they have, so he doesn't. He's never fought so many like people at once. He only fought people one on one, so he doesn't know if his gravity magic, because he only relies on his gravity magic. He trains, but he's been mostly training the gravity magic. So I guess Tasasta would be a lot more gifted in magic, and he would neglect a little bit of his strength training a little bit. So yeah, I guess he's at 50-50 at both. So yeah, he says, "Okay, I don't know anyone by the name of Cougar, but well, I could help you find him if you tell me why you guys in the Black Clover Kingdom." And she says, "Never mind, he's useless to us." And he says, "Well, this sucks then." And he says, "I didn't want to be violent. I don't even know why I ran into here without a plan. I need to stop being such a blockhead." And yeah, he just uses his he kind of uses the force. I mean the hands. I would say. Yeah, he just uses his dark gravity magic in from his fingers, and he says slash. And yes, it's slash. This is the one right next to the woman, and I know her name, but Asta doesn't know her name, so it's the woman. And yes, it slashes him and it breaks through a wall, and he pulls it. Yeah, he pulls the man back from the wall, and hits the other seven right next to him with the same man. And yeah, she pulls out her a dagger so she can assassinate Asta, but Asta traps her onto the floor. He then uses the same thing he did to Revichi earlier in the part, and it traps her onto the floor. And she's a lot stronger than the others, so she can break out of it a little bit more easily. She can stand, but not fully break out of it. And Asta is saying, "Oh, where's Fonzel? I need his help." And yeah, Fonzel finally comes in, and he's shocked and that he sees his student. And Asta is saying, maybe I should have trained more. Fonzel, do you know this woman? And yeah, the other ones are about to attack Asta, and yeah, Fonzel just slices at all of them, knocking them out. At the other, I can't count. It was 14. Okay, 14. I took out 7, so that means there must be 7 more. So, but no, that'd be 15. Okay, yeah, everyone's knocked out besides Mariella. And yeah, that's what Fonzel says. I'll allow you to go back to the Diamond Kingdom. Just don't follow me. Don't follow me again. And she says, "Fine." And she retreats. And yeah, that's where I'll be leaving off for this part. And yeah, so this Asta is like at 50% of his normal strength, but he's gonna get that other 50% for the next part because he's gonna train for another month. And yeah, he would be basically what he would be, and he would have sword training and more time with his gravity magic. So hopefully you guys like the what if. I wanted to make it long to see if you guys would like it or not. I tried to edit in this video. Hopefully you guys like it and not think I'm weird. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, Asta trained 50-50 with both, like I was saying earlier. So he's going to train more with his strength so he can build it up to what it should be for the next part, like I was saying. So he'll be basically normal Asta, just with gravity magic. Okay, peace out, guys. Hasta luego. Out? No, goodbye. Is it? Okay, yeah, come walk. Boom. I don't even know what that means. Wait, no, that's good evening. Okay, you guys can click off the video. Just click off, please. Okay, bye.